Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Friday. Hope everyone's had a great night, ready for a great day. Non-farm payrolls today. And keep popping up right here. We had a big fall as the Qatar oil ministry overnight said they see oil going to $150 a barrel. So that scared the market. AJ. So our high on ES 68.54, our low 67.83. So about 75 points in range there. NQ, our high was 141 and it dropped all the way down to 805, so about 336 points in range. Copper with a big drop. About 200 ticks in range. I just nailed a nice win on the YM as we see NQ popping up here. Ultra Bond dropped down about 3/4 of a point. Gold dropping about 80 points on gold. Here's the crude up to $86 a barrel. About 8 points overnight. And Bitcoin dropped as well, down to 69.9. So that's where we sit stand there, whatever body posture you're choosing to take on this non-farm payrolls Friday. Nice move up there on NQ. Gold heading down. ATRs are pretty big for this time of morning. 13 on the 1 minute. 30 on the 5. And we see a pullback on NQ. Hey, Jay. Right now I got Jay squared here. Hadn't seen you the last couple days, Jay, unless I missed you. Crude with a big pullback. Yep. It got spooked by the Qatar oil minister saying we're going to 150 dollars a barrel on crude. Which, of course, would put gas up above $5 a gallon. Cool. Okay. NQ coming back up. Hey, JJR, how you doing? So, how's the new strategy coming along, Jay Jackson? Hello, son. Excuse my yawn. One day I'll actually start getting to bed at a decent time. It's a tough feeling when you blow all your accounts. I appreciate that. Hi, Robin. Sorry, I missed you there for a second. Eventually, I'm going to get the stream on the new computer versus the old computer, and then I'll have the chat more in front of my face. Yep, starting Monday, Melody will be co-hosting the stream. She's not going to do the full 3 hours, at least not at first. She'll do like the back half, 90 minutes, but yep. Hello, Lee Whitaker. Welcome. I'm assuming you're new because I don't remember your name, or I'm getting Alzheimer's and I apologize. Uh, She posts in the Discord at times. She's been in here. She's been in the community a couple years. She doesn't post a lot, but you'll see her around. Hello, Sam. Welcome to the stream as well. She when she talks in the stream, her name's Making Melodies, which actually I think should be the name of her parents, not her, but you know. Hey, Rod, long time no see. How are you doing? Big news events always bring you out of the woodwork. Glad to have you here, Lee. Thank you. Slowly grinding up here. All looking ready to bounce here. And we're going to get a gold chart ready somewhere here. There it is. Oh, yeah. There we go. Nice work, JJR. By the way, next week, I should have thrown the graphic up. I might even still have the graphic loaded in here. We'll be doing an overnight stream again, the Friday the 13th, from 2:30 a.m. Eastern Time to 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time for 9 hours. Nice, Robin. Very nice. I just got into that trade late. I was ready for it, and I got in late. But we are in long on 1 micro of gold. I'm going to shoot for that 9 EMA. This is a funded TPT account that I'm trading here. So we're looking for 51 ticks right now. But I got in late. I got in really late. I got in 19 ticks late. And Q came down, back down to its 9 EMA there, and then it's trying to bounce back up. Wants to do the slow torture thing here with me. And then Q pulls back. As does gold. And then Q trying to bounce back up again. Just kind of popping around that 9 EMA on the 5. Hopping, stopping, popping like a rabbit. Someone popped gold in the butt for me, so it pops up to my target. Ten minutes to non-farm payroll. All the farmers want to know why their payrolls don't matter. Our target's right under that 9. And it's getting close. It's getting there we go. There's a winner, winner, winner.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
That was 51 ticks, so 1 micro. So we're up $50 on Take Profit Trader. Jay, if you see on my chart, there's that bell reversal that I told you about last night. That's why I took that trade. Hey, Paul. Good morning. So if the new people are still here while we're waiting for an NFP or the market to do something, let me know what asset or assets you like to trade, how long you've been trading, and if you're a prop trader or if you trade your own money. And what's interesting, Jay, is look, I think this is the right chart. Maybe I don't have it on here. Hold on. I don't have the right. Okay, I don't have that indicator on that chart. But here on ES, Jay, I got a bell on this candle right here. This red candle, well, green candle, and then this pulled back by 4 points on ES. So that could have been a win too if I had been paying attention to ES. Or I could have took the signal from ES and used it on NQ. NQ didn't give me a bell, but ES did, and they're mirroring one another right now. Gold continuing to come up, NQ continuing to look confused as we head toward non-farm payroll. Okay, let's do a prediction. What's non-farm payroll going to do? Is it going to go up or down for the indices? ES, NQ, whatever indice you want. Technically, I'm getting a signal here to go long on NQ. I didn't take that signal because we're 5 minutes away from NFP. Watch it now pop like 50 points before NFP. Previous day low at 772.5. So from where we're at right now, need to drop about 75 or 80 points. And this trade would have worked. Now there's a bell. So that makes me wonder if we are going to go up. But we'll see.
Extra read all about it. News in a few minutes.
For those of you that are new, I have an addiction to making AI videos. Oh, yep, I could have got a nice win off that blue candle. I didn't trust it, but I should have. Look at that go. Oh, wow, look at it now. Yeah, that's a nice pop. Okay, get ready. I am not YOLOing anything here. I really don't have anything to YOLO. I mean, I could put one micro on a funded, but I'm not going to. Because I honestly am confused. Before this nice pop up here, I would have said long for sure. But now I'm not so sure. I still think long, but without conviction. Oh, man, I would have been wrong. Down goes NQ. Gold goes up. Wow, 102 points down. Well, there's your yesterday's low, and it blew through it. Unemployment rate ticked up by 0.1% to 4.4. Non-farm payrolls negative 92K. The forecast was positive 55K. Wow, a big miss on the forecast there. Actually, I expect this to bounce because this means there's a better chance of the FOMC in 2 weeks lowering interest rates. Meanwhile, gold up 30 points. And here's a bounce. Bouncy bounce. Do you guys prefer to see the 1 minute chart or the 5 minute chart? I don't even look at the charts that are actually up on the stream. I have my charts in front of me on the second computer. Do you prefer to see the 1 or the 5? Let me know. Well, I'm gonna be for the most part. I'm gonna be taking my trades off the 5, but some people like to, if they're watching my trades, like to see it minute by minute. So that's why I'm asking. Gold up 40 points. What did oil do? Oil came down. I have no idea. Oil doesn't often respond to economic news, but it's down 38 ticks right now. Bitcoin dropped hard on the news, but it's pretty much recovered. And it's back above 70K. This is hard because I still have a 1 minute chart up on my screen. And I really want to go long here, but I told myself I'll stop using the 1 minute.
Order filled. Order filled.
I got 10 points on an eval using the 1 minute chart. You can see the My Funded Futures eval at the top of the P&L there. And see, that's why I shouldn't have. Look at that rejection. I luckily I went for a small target because that rejected right off that 9 EMA. Yeah, gold's still rising. Good call there, Lee Whitaker. With down to, I mean, obviously went well below yesterday's low, but bouncing back up now above it. Rejects back down. Back down. Hey JC, how you doing? I'm doing all right. Yep. I got distracted and yeah, gave me a short signal on gold, and I didn't take it. This is gonna drop hard now. Watch this go. I was distracted. I realized I had forgotten to pay the water bill, so I went and did that quick. Missed this entry. This weekend's been this week has been up and down for me as well. Overall, the trend on gold looks like it still wants to go up, so this could be a short pullback. We'll see. Right now, this would have given me a beautiful win if I hadn't missed the entry. ES looking like it getting set up for a rebound.
Hey everyone! It's time to gore the like button.
NQ still dropping, Dow still dropping, Russell still dropping. It's all dropping. We're dropping like it's hot, dropping like it's hot, dropping like it's hot. There's a bounce. Gold so got down. Its high there was 140. It dropped down to 121. Now it's bouncing back up. Watching for a bounce on the indices. Crude going back up. So why have I more or less decided to get rid of the 1 minute chart? Because this is why. If we look at the 1 minute chart right now, this move down, I would have tried to take this long on that green candle there, and I would have tried to take this long on that green candle there. And that's where I keep getting in trouble and keep frustrating myself. So that would have been 2 stop outs there. So on the 5 minute, that setup almost works very often for reversal trades. And whereas on 1 minute it gives way too many false signals. So crude spikes up to 87.14, pulls back then. NQES giving me a possible signal here, but it's just continuing to drop. Trying to break 24,700 now. And it does. Oh, it spikes right back up on crude. Again, the Qatar oil minister or energy minister, whatever, said that he could see oil going to $150 a barrel within 2 to 3 weeks because there's 20 million barrels of oil frozen in transport right now, apparently. So that's what's caused this market crash. Well, before NFP, that's what caused the market to crash overnight and oil to shoot up. And right now, we're not looking like we're getting any positive energy here to go back up. This was a nice move down. So I could have gotten a very nice short here on gold. And we are just dropping hard. I still expect a decent bounce because, like I said, I mean, they're already saying here in Financial Juice that traders add the bets on at least one Fed rate cut in 2026. So that's the only reason I'm thinking that we might bounce at some point. Now we're possibly bouncing back above 700 or right at it. ATR on the 1 minute chart up to 28.44 on the 5. Ouch. 1 micro. 900 ticks is 225 points. It's about a $450 loss or so. Early morning math. How about it? Okay, we got a little green candle here. So I'm watching for a long when this candle closes. Hardest thing to do is sit here and watch a candle form for 5 minutes. Nice work. Oh, and that's why we watch the candle form for 5 minutes because it can tease us and then go back down. We're about 10 minutes from the top of the hour, 40 minutes till the bell. And once again, starting on Monday, I will have a co-host for at least the second half of the stream. Gold has come down to that 9 EMA. So that's quite the fall there. It got up to 140 and it's now down. So it's down about 30 points here. That would a nice trade to get and hold. Gotta know when to hold them. And it looks like now it is trying to bounce. We got a slight green on the 5. Melody is going to be the new co-host. She's probably not here yet. She's committed to doing the second half of the stream. So like the last 90 minutes or so, maybe, a little bit more. But she said she doesn't get up real early. So, but she said she might work up to doing the full 3 hours at some point. But we shall see. Still falling. So if we look at Wednesday, our low of Wednesday was 499. And our low of the week was on Tuesday at 352. So those would be quite a big fall if we continue down. Bitcoin down under 70K now. Oil trying to get up to 88. Now we're seeing a little bit of a bounce. Candle just opened though. That's going to torture me for 5 minutes. Nothing much really changed yet. Starting in April, instead of the trade explanations, we're gonna show your best trade and worst trade of the week. And I added the predict the first 5 minute candle. I gotta update those this weekend on the in the actual rules. Everything. I think everything else stayed the same. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. I gotta look back at my own post. Oh, there's a rookie of the month award now too to try and get more people to be involved. Keeps trying to peek up the green, but it's not the most convincing green ever. Then it goes back to red, then green. It thinks it's a stoplight. Look at gold. So gold gave back the entire NFP move. And it's back under 5,100 and just falling fast. I'm going to do something silly, but only on an eval. But I'm going to take crude short here in when this candle closes. So I actually take NQ long. What would be the stop on that? Yikes, 40. So I should take NQ long, NQ long with 1 micro. Maybe not. And then maybe not.
Order filled.
Yep. NQ not ready to go up yet. And crude's going to stop me out. So you're going to see that green go away on that eval. Maybe. I can't decide what it wants to do here. NQ continuing down. Now it's trying to bounce. Hey, Ace. How you doing? Gold bouncing. Oh, my crude trade's actually back in profit. Or it was for 22 seconds. Mind your ace, it's Friday. Ah, it's a solid blue candle. Hey, John. How you doing? And that 5-minute candle, and then Q goes back to red. One of the tiniest of blue.
Order filled.
Crude stopped me out. This is the most unconvincing green candle ever.
Order filled.
But we're gonna try it.
Submitted.
Hold on. Wait, I'm short? Oh, damn it.
Order filled.
I entered the order the wrong way. It would have worked. I don't know how I did that. So small loss there. Thankfully, I came back down. I have no idea how I just entered the wrong direction. It's been that kind of week. And if I'd stayed in, I would have been back to break even. But that's okay. I don't mind a $25 loss. I mean, I hate the fact that I made a mistake like that, but I would be underwater on the trade now anyway, so that's okay. Maybe I knew what I was doing. I should have stayed short. It's just chopping here. The 1 minute chart looks ugly. What the 1 minute looks like right now. Wait, what did I do? There we go. 1 minute. That's what the 1 minute looks like. Yeah. Gold tried to bounce and failed. Yep, short would have been the direction. Remember, a week from today, we will be doing an overnight stream, 9 hours, 2:30 to 11:30. Well, Ace, you had to be awake when the Qatar oil minister said that he could see oil going to $150 a barrel in the next 2 weeks, which is why the markets fell as hard as they did. No, I was sleeping. Now, if that would have happened next week, I probably could have, because next week we will be streaming at that time. I don't know who's on third. No, there's not a bus on third. Gold with a nice blue candle there. Okay, now we're getting a green candle. Now we're going to take a long, I hope. Maybe. I like the way that gave back there at the end. So what we're going to, ooh, yeah. That's not the most convincing green candle ever in the world.
Order failed.
This time we are long. Just one micro on this. Though I could have done two because it's only a 16. No, wait. Yeah, it's only a 15-point stop, so I'm only risking 30 bucks. I could have gone more. But so we'll see how it goes. Ah. I was gonna put a limit order at the top of this prior green candle, and only go long if it got there. Now I'm thinking about putting a limit order there to add to the trade, but I'm just gonna let this play out. We're about 13 minutes until the bell. Ouch. Every time I think it's going, it comes back down to my entry. Now it's going to hurt me. Hurt me, baby.
Connection lost.
That always scares me. Nope, it's going to stop me out. How about that? So I probably should have put my well, it's coming back, but I still think it's going to stop me out here. Hey, USC. $30 until this candle closes. Oh, and we might close green. Hold on. Don't call it a comeback. There we go. Reminder once again, Monday starts a new era of MightyOxTrading as I'll be having a co-host for the second half of the stream. Melody will start joining me for at least like 90 minutes. That might expand as she gets used to the role. Every day. We're off 103 ticks on this trade.
Order.
And I'm going to take it there for 28 points. Back to green on the day. Did you tell her, did you remind her that you have heart issues, Ace? Or maybe you should show her this. Hold on. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yes.
I can't believe you swam with sharks.
I trade the NQ. Compared to that, sharks are nothing.
So you're saying she's coming for my job, USC? This is all part of my diabolical plan to start competing with Topstep, Tradify, and My Funded Futures, and all those others, and we're gonna start expanding and do a whole day with a whole bunch of hosts. No, no plans on that. Just kidding. Absolutely agree. And I think having a female voice will possibly, make, we do pretty good with female traders here. But, like, I remember, I'm not sure, this was before you were here, USC, but there used to be a guy that went by the name Weenie Trades. And his girlfriend would also be on the stream. And whenever she came on the stream, all of a sudden, all these other women that were just lurking were suddenly comfortable to talk. So it was a really interesting phenomenon that, when he was on, they didn't really say anything. When she came on, they did. So she goes by Making Melodies in here, Ace. She just she hasn't talked a whole lot in here, but she's here every now and then. She's also in the Discord, but I know that's your kryptonite. Oh, red or green, guys. If you want to post it in the Discord quick for Discord engagement points, you should do that.
2 minutes till the bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, let's get ready to rumble. By the way, that the NQ would have gotten up to the EMA there. I could have held for an extra 10, but I'm happy with what I got. Crude now above $88 a barrel. Looking for 89. We're going to finish above the 9 there for the bell. Before the bell. It's a nice candle. And we're rising up. We're up 27, 29, 31. And back down. Just gave it all back. Wow. Got up to 722 and then dropped 60 points. ES also down and Dow down. And back up. And back down. It's a yo-yo, folks. Nice work, Ace. Tiny runner like Kevin Hart, or yay, that means one of your kids can have a friend over for dinner this weekend. Down we come. It's actually I actually got a short setup on ES there, and I didn't take it. Actually, everything besides NQ gave me a short setup there. YM did as well, but ES would have been the good one. Wow, ES would have been an excellent one. You can see the ES here. That beautiful purple candle right there. Look at that. 11 points. Beautiful. Beautiful. I missed it. I did not. I didn't notice it until it was too late. My eyes were too focused on NQ, and I didn't look over at my ES, even though we literally have YM, ES, and NQ all side by side, and then gold down below on the screen I look at. Hey, Teo. Wow, look at ES's fall. NQ not falling as fast. NQ's low is 608. It's at 623 now. Dow trying to hang on to 47,000. First 5-minute candle, by the way. I forgot to announce it. It's interesting, actually. First 5-minute candle on NQ was green and on ES was red. That's unusual. Call me Superman. And Q trying to bounce back up now. Big bounce. But ES is not, well, it's bouncing a little bit, but definitely not with the same velocity, and YM's not bouncing at all. Candle closes in 43 seconds, and we're still, yeah, not sure what I want to do here. If it stays purple, I can't take it. We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take this trade. Sorry. Hello, Mrs. Ace. Blue candle forming, but also a bell on the 5. That's the dream of every man, Ace. No, I'm kidding. Taking that whole pineapple thing to the extreme. So crude just touched 89.62. Now it's pulling back. This is one of those, do I take this trade or not? Blue candle, but it has a bell. So we'll take YM. But I don't have the YM on a copier, unfortunately. I need to set that up this week. And YM just got beat down, and so did NQ. So did ES. And down we come. I want to thank NQ for making that decision easy for me. Maybe I should have taken the long. Yeah, maybe not. Nope, glad I didn't. Ooh, if it comes back up, I might play with it. Choppy here. ES trying to bounce as well. Failing at it though. Yeah, green on about 25 accounts, I think it is. And take profits, the one that's up the most. It's up 83 bucks. You don't see that one. Coming down. Now this is a tough one for me here. This is a purple candle that's hit in the 9. Now it's got 2.5 minutes on it yet. So, but I feel like I mean it doesn't want to continue down, but technically it's a signal. And Q bouncing here. Nothing's being real convincing right now. Even lean hogs looks weird. Just watching, waiting. It's like we're going to finish slightly red on this 5-minute candle, or purple. Then we pop.
Order filled.
I'm long on the YM. If I lose, I'll blame RJ. He's not here today. Ooh, looks like I am going to lose. Ouch. I wasn't thinking. This was stupid. I was thinking I was taking this on an eval, and I took it on take profit on the funded account. Duh. In for a penny, in for a pound, I guess. I forgot take profit's not an eval anymore. Rising up. Rising up.
Order filled.
Took it off. I did get a win on that trade. It was only 17 ticks, but now we're up $163 on Take Profit Trader. Scared myself there for a minute. I mean, I probably could have held that trade for a lot more. I probably could have held that trade for 100 ticks here on YM. The moving average was sitting at about 200, and I was in at 104. But the fact that I was in with a mini and not micros kind of scared me. And it did give it all back, so never mind. I did the right thing. Excellent. So yeah, it just came all the way back down, as did the other indices. So I escaped the ruin there. They're thinking, "Oh my God, that's a $500 a tick, and that's a $500 stop loss on a funded account." This is a weird open. I mean, or a weird, can't even call it open. Weird first 30 minutes. very choppy. Still trying to push up. But it's just getting knocked back down. NQ right below 24,700. Yeah, 24,700. That's an ugly looking chart. Not that we're judge, not that we judge. We're all about chart body positivity here, but that is just hideous. Gold popping up. Bitcoin still falling. You see this candle on gold here? This little blue candle with the big wick right here. These are the hardest for me. That was a signal. That big wick scares me, obviously, but from what I've seen, they almost always work out when they're under the 9. They touched the 9, they came back down, and you see it went up. It finished well below the 9, and you can see how well it worked. But it's like I never want to take those because that big wick. Dow flirting with, no, never mind, not flirting anymore. Not really seeing anything I want here. Now tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Now tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Well, I want to trade. That's what I want. Damn it. Ooh, there's a pop on NQ. Gold. Look at gold running now. Up to 51.37. Big old pop here on NQ. 53 points on this 1 minute candle. Back above the 9. And, ooh, do I want to... It's a 70-point stop if I take that trade. Technically, that's a long signal for me, but I froze on it, and it would have been excellent. Look at that go. Damn. Green candle, the long wick that finishes above the 9 like that should always, I should just take that. And look at that run. Boom. But when you look at that chart, I mean, you can see why I didn't have confidence in that trade. Gold is extended, giving me bells. Let's see if it gives me a short signal on this candle. It's got 3.5 minutes on it yet. NQ rising nicely now. Dow rose nicely too. I missed it. Damn it. Totally missed the Dow. Dow gave me a beautiful blue candle there that I could have taken there instead of that NQ trade. And it shot up 135 points, 150 points now, or ticks, whatever. Dow always confuses me. Technically, a point and a tick is the same thing there. That would have been a beautiful trade. Yeah, CL's pulling back here. Struggled to get any higher and kind of chopped around, now pulls back. Copper just flew up as well. Have you ever seen flying copper? Gold's still going. Look at gold. Looked like it wanted to pull back there, but now, oh my God, it's flying. I believe it can fly. Yeah, gold's at high day. I believe that's what uh, Lee Whitaker there won it. Gold is now higher than it's been since. Whoa. That's an hour chart. I'm sorry. I thought I was looking at a daily. Never mind. Thought that didn't seem right. Since yesterday. Well, yeah, it is at high day. But I thought I was looking at a daily chart. It's an hourly chart. Oops. Anyway. NQ pulls back. And right back up on NQ. Where does it want to go? It seems a little confused here. Around 24,750, a little above. Gold, now it looks like it's getting a little heavy. Not that we judge. Yeah, there we go. Looking for a short here, possibly. Got 2 minutes on that candle. And there's the move down on NQ. Unfortunately, it happened all in one candle. Ouch. Sorry to hear that, Canary. See, that's this when it does that, when it all goes down in one candle like that, like I see the setup coming and then it just drops. There's a part of me that thinks I need to still go back and look at the 1 minute, because if we look at the 1 minute real quick, so that I actually find my chart. There we go. Yeah, okay, so I got the bell thingy, which tells me a reversal could be coming. If we look at the 1 minute, this purple candle right here could have been an entry, based on that, and that could have gave me a 50-point win. So I got to look at that. That's probably the thing I need to back test this weekend. When I get bells in the 5, and the bell's just a indicator, like a thing that tells me that a certain thing is happening. Should I go back down to the 1? Absolutely, Ace. Have yourself a great weekend. Make sure you're here bright and early on Monday so you can, I'm sure you'll grill our new co-host and ask her all the questions about her history and background. And we're right back up on NQ and the other indices. See a blue candle forming, but now we have a bell again, and I don't trust it. That's a huge can. That's a 97 point candle. So I'm leaving hands off of that one. And gold, this candle's about ready to go green there. Nice bounce there on gold. Still watching here. Oh, gold actually gave me a signal there. It ended up being a doji, and that was a good signal, and I didn't take it. That wouldn't have worked anyway, so good. It's trying.
Order filled.
I'm gonna take a short here and see what happens. And immediately starts going back up. So that was a dumb move, maybe. It's only on 1 micro on gold. Hold on. Looks like it wants to come up and stop me out. The entry, how bad was the entry? About 30 ticks. It's fighting. I'm not feeling good about it right now. I'll give back most of my profit on this if this stops me out. I'll take profit, but that's okay. I chased it a little bit there. Huh? I didn't need to because it came back up where I could have got in at the right place, but he's still trying to push up a little bit, but I'm not trusting it. See, it's kind of sideways here, kind of hovering. I'm gonna put a target on this gold trade in case it does come down at where that last candle it got down to. So it'll be about about 9-point win if we get it. And there'll be a green candle there. Probably should get out.
Stop filled.
Oh, and it got us out. So yeah, I gave back. Just bad trading there on my part. Meanwhile, NQ trying to figure out what it wants to do here. It's weird spots right now. Weird trade, you know, weird. Yeah.
Order filled. Order submitted.
We're short MNQ. And I'm going to get back profit here. Maybe. Yep. I'm gonna go red here, I think. Yep. Dang it, that was stupid.
Order filled.
Yeah, we're red. $8 or so.
Welp, that's a loser.
I didn't put the stop at the right spot. Oh, maybe I did. No, I didn't. It stopped me out top tick. And if I had put my stop at the right spot, which is one tick higher, it wouldn't have stopped me out. Blarg. Yeah, just a dumb trade all over though. Now it would have stopped me out either way. Yeah, I know what I did wrong there. Still grinding up. Back above 800 up to 822. It's a weird, slow, grindy kind of day with a couple of big pops mixed in. We got a big ATR. We got 61 on the 5-minute chart, 28 on the 1 minute. This is the worst type of scenario for me where I get a bunch of bells that is just grinding in one direction, and I don't exactly know where it's going to decide to turn around. They all got very quiet. Ace leaves and everybody stops talking. Nice work, USC. Still grinding up. Oh, how I love it when you grind it up. Yeah, this is rising up. So our low of the day is 608. We've recovered 260 points or so. Bitcoin back above 69. Nice. That was a gold entry. That one worked, and I missed it. I'm not going to chase it. Still rising. That would have been a great gold trade. It's down 75 ticks. Excuse me. Have a nice nap, Hassan. still running. So this is a beautiful run right here. Does it 124,900. High of day is all the way up to 141. I don't think we get there. Just a beautiful grind up here. Now I keep talking about using the 5 to decide entries on the 1. And if you look here, so I find my chart again. So if I've been down on the 1, wait, is this on the 1? I didn't realize I was on the 1. Anyway, oops. We had this blue candle here and here that would have been perfect because it's actually bouncing off the 9 EMA. See that? Look at that. Those would have both been perfect. And this grind up would tell me that, you know, that's a perfect long. Yeah, all 4 are grinding up. Russell, ES, and Q. YM. CA. It's fun to stay at the Y. Fortunately, it's not giving me many entries. This is why, you know, I struggle with the 5-minute. Because I sit here feeling like I'm doing nothing. And here's a pullback. This looks like a solid pullback. But it's got 4.5 minutes on the candle yet, so gotta be patient. Well, that's why, I mean, I'm looking at multiple assets. I have copper, I have crude, I got YM, NQ, ES, and gold. Yes, absolutely. I remember that, JJR. So let's look at it real quick here. Let's blow up the NQ chart. That's the wrong button. Excellent, JJR. That's amazing. Congratulations. So this would have been an entry. This should have been an entry. This was too big to be an entry. This is setting up to be an entry. Don't let me keep talking through that entry. And then it looks like this blue candle here should have been an entry. So I would have 4 entries, and I mean, at least 20 points each. So, I mean, technically that's 80 points, which would be a great day. Keep that heater up. Coming down fast. Now, the other thing I've thought of doing is, you know, putting limit orders at the bottom of each candle. And if a candle like here, so this would have entered at 844, and it already would have went, wow, look at this go. See, now it's too big to get into. This is 62 points. That would have picked it up at 844, and it's down to 818. So that would have been the win right there. So that's the other thing I got to test this weekend. I got videos to make. I got baseball card videos to make. I got testing to do. I got cleaning to do. Grocery order coming. I need some methamphetamines. That's a great week, JJR. I hope you're feeling really good about yourself. So I ended up not taking it. Let's see what it does. Right now, that looks like a good decision. Now it's looking like a bad decision. Yep. So it came back up and bounced off the 9 on the 1. So, and right now it's gone 17 points. So could have definitely gotten a nice trade here. Yeah, it worked. Live and learn. All the indices pulled back at one time. So I think the lesson here is never doubt the purples or the blues with the bells. Yeah, I mean, I think the engulfing candles give a better signal overall. Like here, this one failed, but this was a bad one anyway. Not only did it have a huge wick, but we saw from the RSI we were trending up. So that one I should have never taken. But this one was definitely, quality. Here we had bells. The bells stopped because the RSI was so extreme. But you can see the blue candle there. The first blue candle was the great trigger. Now I would have never taken this one. This was the news candle with the wick on both sides, but it works after the bell. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be a blue, a colored candle. Well, they're all colored, but you know what I mean. But I think, especially when you're in an extreme trend, I think it helps if you're, have the colored candle. So this would have been a 35-point trade now. I think when you get the engulfing, it's actually possibly one of the signals that it might go further than the 9 EMA, and one you could even go hold on to longer, because this has gone over 50 points now. And I want to get to the level where I'm confident enough to take these in minis, but it's going to take a while to get there. These $30 days need to improve, or I got to start upping the risk just a bit. I'm not saying I need to go, full bore, but I agree USC, but like in prop firms where you need there's like certain props you need 100 to 150 or $200 a day to for it to count in an account to get a payout. Or I mean, you need to make if you need to make 3,000 for a buffer, that's 100 days. Like right now, on the new rules on Apex, a $30 day wouldn't count as a trading day, and you could technically get nailed for inactivity if you don't. The new inactivity rule on Apex is you must have at least two $50 days in every rolling 30-day period. It is really this is just going now. Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. It'll be about 60 grand a month. If my math is right. $2,000 a day. No, 40 about 4,500 a month. $45,000 a month. I'll get it right one of these days. Tries to bounce here. Turns around. Wow. Big pop. Right back up. That's an 80.5-minute candle there.
Connection lost.
Be interested to see how much this recovers by the end of the day, if it keeps going up. All right, we've reached the end of our time together for this week. I do want to thank everyone for joining us. Join me again back on Monday, where Melody joins us as a co-host. Have a great weekend, everybody, and we'll see you then. Bye.